He is now in his 12th season as the general manager of the Green Bay Packers. That is the longest tenured GM in franchise history, and I think this is the 12th season. He's come by in the preseason to talk about his football team, and I can't thank him enough for that. Two-time Executive of the Year, based on the Sporting News balloting, and of course he has put together a Super Bowl champion in Green Bay and is striving to do it again in 2016. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the Stadium View in the fifth quarter, Ted Thompson tonight. Hello, Ted.
Thank you.
You had Favre, great run, obviously, and we were in Canton for that ceremony, which was just awesome. You just loved that speech, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
That was just really good. But you drafted Aaron Rodgers in 2005. When you had Favre, when did you, he was what, 24th? When did you start thinking, you know, this quarterback just might work out here, even though you had one? Ted, Cliff Crystal was on, and you know Cliff. He thinks that was the single greatest draft selection this team's ever made.
I think Cliff is a smart guy.
I'm not going to argue with him. But at some point, you had to say, I'm throwing a lot out here. I'm just trying to build this thing. And I'm taking a quarterback when I got a quarterback who still had a lot of miles left.
It was simply the draft board works a certain way, and it always works the same way. Now, it doesn't mean you always get who you're looking for, but if you've got it marked right and the name's in the right spot, it works. And we weren't particularly interested in taking a quarterback, but we had this one rated very high. And then it was a few days, maybe a week or 10 days, maybe 2 weeks before the draft that we started looking at the tape a little bit more, because you didn't hear Aaron's name, and there wasn't a lot of talk about.
He was going to go one to the Niners.
That was before. Now,
Okay.
I'm talking about when it came down to 10 days or a week away, because everything went dark, and that was you know, and everybody's giving me a lot of credit for that, and I'm happy for that, but that was no great wise thing, you know. I should have been trying to trade up to take him earlier.
Once he got to about 15 or 16.
Rather than sit there till 24 and use them all up. But fortunately, the good Lord helped us out, and we were able to take a fine young man and a really good quarterback, and the Packer fans should be happy about it.
I would think so.